All right, mate. Yeah, you sent this last night. I had an early night sleep. I had a big solicitors meeting and stuff yesterday. But yeah, so I went to bed early, woke up at 5 a.m. I love this. I mean, I think it's great. You don't always know if it's going to hold up and move up into it, but you know, I always say, do not fight the apex. Do not fight the apex. And from what I can see here, daily apex, yeah, both daily apexes. Okay, that's good. RSI is still fairly strong here on fill. It is a real possibility. There's always going to be shakeouts. There's always going to be negative FUD in an upward market. If you remember the last two bull markets we've had, there has been charges against Tether. I think maybe 2 times. The SEC was coming after Tether both times, and both times we had bull markets. So, you know, the market loves to climb a wall of worry, and every market loves to climb a wall of worry. So in bull markets, it's not always positive news. There's always the fear is still there, and people think, oh well, there's this fear here. There's this SEC's coming after us. I'm not going to buy, or I'm going to sell, and it makes it really hard to hold your positions longer term. So that's all. It's all important to understand that sort of stuff. Now the other things, FETCH, if you remember, in the last bear market dropped 98%. Okay, this one in fill, it also dropped 98%. It might have even touched 99%. Now I forget the exact numbers, but you know, look at these scam wicks. That is a 6 month. I shouldn't be on a 6 month. Actually, it's too much. I probably should be on a monthly as well, to be fair. But so I wanted to go on a 3 month because you know, something like this, you can see right here. So this is they're both, I'm not going to say identical, but they're almost identical. Now, why are they almost identical? In the fact that they're down the same percentage wise. We also created a bottom here, and we're also trying to get a reversal below the bottom. All right. So and these are 3 month candles. Now, what happened with FETCH? So FETCH done the same thing. FETCH created a bottom, and then we got a reversal. You got a bullish engulfing below the bottom, and when you get a bullish engulfing, it can potentially mean that there can be more upside in the next candle. Okay, so it's all about the confirmation. It's all about the new quarter. It's all about, can we get buying into the new quarter, right? So as long as there's nothing bad happens, maybe like what I mean is the stock market going to crash or something that is going to drag crypto back down. As long as something like that doesn't happen, well, you can see what happened on the next quarter with fill. So if we can hold up, sorry, with FETCH over here, if we can hold up fairly strong into the next quarter, well, there's always a chance that fill is going to explode as well. Yes. Now, it's exactly what I was talking about with Litecoin. Now, I used Litecoin for an example on the 9-week candle. All right. So you can see here when this rounds, when Bitcoin kind of rounded up here, you can see when you close into the moving averages, and it's good to create the wick. Right. See this wick here that it created. You want to create that wick. That's a good sign. Okay, and Litecoin is creating that wick right now. Now, I made this analogy last week and a couple of weeks ago, and you know that this was potentially happening and unfolding, and so far it's still good. So a new 9-week candle is not for 22 days time, but a new 9-week candle is also a new month. Okay, so well, it's basically a new month as well. So it leaves the door open for Litecoin and stuff to still moon. Right, so what you're saying in fill is a real possibility, right? And I always say, don't fight the apex. Now, can we go into a real bull market from here? Obviously, that would catch a lot of people off guard. That would catch me off guard. But you can see that is still 6 months away. Like if we got another candle up, that's 6 months. But that's a possibility, because that would still fill out this base. You know, 1, 2, 3. For example, if we had 2 more. 5, 4, 5, you know, 5 of these quarterly candles is over a year long of a base. Okay, so it is a real possibility that the low could already be in, right? And that's what we're kind of thinking. I still think many of the weaker altcoins has the possibility to go to new lows. Some of the stronger coins like FETCH, for example, look at this. FET FET actually might be a leading indicator that this market has bottomed. And of course it's got the AI. Look at this FETCH.AI. They've even got that in their name, and that's probably why it's mooned so hard. But these bullish engulfing candles, just like this, are and can be very, very powerful. That could be a sign the bottom is already in for fill. I'm still holding my fill, and obviously I would like to see what you're looking at to see it break up. Of course, it'd be fantastic. So there's the base, so you can kind of see where that base formed. Let's go back here. Like I remember I watched FET bottom very, very closely back in 2018-19. I remember it. I was trading it and we were looking to buy it. So here is something very similar. So you can see there, it's beautiful, right? It really is. And what you're saying is, as long as the money can come into the market, and as long as the market holds up and there's no crash in the stock market, above a daily apex, above the white 100 moving average is bullish. Okay, above the daily moving average is bullish. Above the white daily moving average is bullish. You break below that, and then all bets are off. Look at this. See here, this had the potential to move into an apex, but you break the white 100 moving average. What happened? You crashed. Okay, so as long as you can hold above this, FET is in a good position. Sorry, FIL is in a good position, and many other coins are like that as well. If FET can do a run like this, sorry, I keep saying the wrong coin. If FIL can do a run like this, that would be, the bottom would already be in, of course. This would drop back down and consolidate most likely at some point before going into a real bull market. I've used this analogy as well. In FET, in many of my videos, because it's a very important bottoming process, and it is also a daily apex. So very well spotted, mate. Fantastic work. It really is good detective work, and let's hope it can play out.